City High School on January the 3rd. So that's kind of a sort of brief of what's going on here. Mr. Carr's over getting one of our players of the game, and hope to have her over here to interview. So stay right there. We'll be right back here in just a moment, and we'll get you wrapped up here from a victorious Viking Hall in Bristol. Again, Gate City with the win, 52-28. You're listening to the home of Blue Devil Sports here on the Premier Pharmacy postgame show. This is Gate City Sports Radio.
This is head coach Kelly Housewright of your Gate City Lady Blue Devils, and you're listening to the home of Blue Devil Sports. This is Gate City Sports Radio.
America's ingenuity in medicine advanced the world. Premier Pharmacy's innovation has changed the profession. At Premier Pharmacy, what we create is personal. For our patients, one size doesn't fit all. So let the grocery stock your food. Let the retail chains print your photos. Let the supercenters sell you shampoo. At Premier Pharmacy, we'll make your medicine. For more information, call 423-245-1022 or visit rxpremier.com.
If you're looking for a venue for a wedding, reception, family celebration, or special gathering, look no further than Model City Event Center. It's located in the heart of downtown Kingsport. This premier 10,000 square foot event space is set up for all occasions, has a catering kitchen, bridal suite, colored accent lighting, built-in sound systems, and much, much more. So give them a call today at 423-723-8177. Again, that's 423-723-8177. Again, Model City Event Center in Kingsport. Ken Russell's Barbershop wants to wish the Gate City Blue Devils the best for a great season and wants to thank all the Blue Devil fans, alumni, and students for their patronage over the last 30 years. And to look your best at the next Blue Devil sporting event, stop by and see Ken and Joey on your way to the game. They are located on Lynn Garden Drive in Kingsport next to Collins Auto Center. Proud supporters of local athletics for almost 4 decades, Ken and Joey Russell say, "Go Big Blue!"
You are listening to the home of Blue Devil Sports. This is Gate City Sports Radio.
When it comes to health, it's personal. This Health Minute brought to you by Premier Pharmacy. You were created from scratch, so why not your medicine?
The increase of Alzheimer's disease has captured the attention of many Americans. The aging process is challenging enough without the fear of declining cognitive function. The actual cause of Alzheimer's disease is still unknown, but there are factors that decrease the risk of developing the disease. Eating healthy foods, good physical and mental exercise, and some nutritional supplements have proven helpful in the support of brain health. Flaxseed oil, ginkgo biloba, and grapeseed extract are just supplements you can take to help. Your Premier Pharmacy pharmacists are especially trained to recommend nutritional options that will help to support your cognitive function and will not interact with other medications that you may be taking as well.
This Health Minute brought to you by Premier Pharmacy. 25 years of creating personalized medicine. 109 Jack White Drive, Kingsport. Find them on Facebook or stop by for a free consultation.
You are listening to the home of Blue Devil Sports. This is Gate City Sports Radio.
And we're back here again on a victorious night here at Viking Hall. Again, this is the home of the Arby's Classic. We talked about the girls a little bit. Again, they'll be playing in the Emory and Henry Classic the week after Christmas. The boys will be here. Of course, they open up play on the 27th. Again, I think that game at 7 o'clock. Of course, they're pretty much guaranteed at least 2 to 3 games. If not, they go all the way to the championship. They could play actually up to 5 games in the 6-day tournament. Again, here the Arby's Classic, one of the biggest tournaments in the Southeast. And, of course, Gate City lucky enough and honored enough to be invited to play here once again. So, of course, last year, as most of you know, I mean, it was packed. Actually had to shut the doors last year here at Viking Hall. The fire marshal was here, and they had to turn people away for the first time in, I think, the history of the program, or the tournament. So anyway, big night, big tournament last year. Of course, Gate City with a lot of hype coming in, of course, off that big win last night. Of course, they extended that 9-point advantage they had at halftime against Y Central to move on and get the big win over Y Central. So they are 2-0 in the conference this year. They're 4-0 overall. So we'll again take another quick break. I think Chris is going to have somebody coming and we'll wrap things up. Again, you're listening to the home of Blue Devil Sports. This is Gate City Sports Radio here on the Premier Pharmacy post-game show.
When it comes to health, it's personal. This Health Minute brought to you by Premier Pharmacy. You were created from scratch, so why not your medicine?
The advantages of weight loss provide health benefits such as reducing the risk of type 2 diabetes, hypertension, and heart disease. You can gain these benefits by losing just 5 to 7% of your body weight, according to Weight Control Information Network. There are supplements that have been shown to increase your ability to lose weight. A chromium supplement taken 30 minutes prior to a meal will partially fill the stomach and help you eat less. Coenzyme B, Active Life nutrient capsules, and weight loss smoothies will give you nutritional support as you start a diet of cutting back on fats and calories. We at Premier Pharmacy would be happy to work with and counsel you on changes and how the use of our pharmaceutical-grade supplements can help.
This Health Minute brought to you by Premier Pharmacy. 25 years of creating personalized medicine. 109 Jack White Drive, Kingsport. Find them on Facebook or stop by for a free consultation.
You are listening to the home of Blue Devil Sports. This is Gate City Sports Radio.
Proudly representing Southwest Virginia in the House of Delegates for the last 24 years, Terry Kilgore continues to strive and work hard for others. Just like our Gate City Blue Devils proudly represents our school, our town, and community. Delegate Kilgore, a proud Gate City alumni himself, wants to thank the residents of the 1st District for their trust and support over the years as he's continued to voice our needs and concerns in Richmond to make our region a tremendous place to live and work. And on behalf of Delegate Kilgore and his family and staff, they say, go Big Blue! When we sit down with a family at Trinity Funeral Home, we have just one goal: to create a fitting, memorable, and affordable service for their loved one. Together, we explore a wide variety of services and products available. Our staff has years of experience caring for families from all walks of life. Each family comes to us because they know we are the trusted leaders in our profession. So give us a call today at Trinity Funeral Home at 423-723-8177. Again, that's 423-723-8177. Again, Trinity Funeral Home.
And we're back here on the Premier Pharmacy post-game show. Got a couple of excellent players here, and again, our Terry Kilgore, Defensive Player of the Game. How are you today, Miss Kendall Quillen?
I'm great. How are you?
Big and ugly, and can't help either one. So let's talk a little bit about you all as a whole. You came out here after playing such an emotional game last night. You looked a little bit flat. I mean, what was your mindset as you came into the game?
As we came into the game, I knew we couldn't get a big head, and we couldn't think that like we were just going to walk in here and beat them. We had to work hard, and the first half was really flat, and we did not come out like that. But I knew we had to. But the second half was a lot better than. How did you
feel coming in? Were you tired?
Yes, we were tired. We all were.
Because a lot of the shots, and we made mention of it. They were coming up short, so we know the legs wasn't into it. But the second half, you came out a little bit different story again. Like I said, you came out that big run, you outscored them. Basically, scored 20 points in the third quarter alone. What was the switch that flipped?
We knew the first half was flat, and we all like came together and realized that we needed to work hard to like beat them at least, and we just couldn't do what we did in the first half, and we knew we were going to win.
So again, you came off with such an emotional. We didn't talk to anybody last night, but what was your thoughts initially from Wise Central? You all had your shots at them, basically, especially in the second half. You outscored them. What was your thoughts again playing them and them in the conference overall?
They are a great team, and they have a great coach. And we knew going into the game that it was going to be a tough game. And after the game, we wished we would have worked a little harder in the first half than we did the second, or like the second half. We were really just worried. We were all nervous the first half, especially. And we just
why?
It's Waz. It's always like that.
I was just curious about, because when we made mention of it that if you all would play the players and not the name on the jersey,
I know.
We thought, of course, and again, you outplayed them in the second half.
Mm-hmm.
You all outscored them. You cut into that lead. It was almost up to 20. You cut it down to 7 at one point. So you've come through this portion of your schedule. You got a couple of tough non-conference games next week.
Yes.
Talk a little bit about Daniel Boone and Science Hill next week.
Those 2 games are really going to help us in the long run for conference play, and we're really excited to play them because in the long run they are going to make us better. So we're really excited.
So you're guaranteeing victories, correct? Is that?
We're hoping so.
No, Chris, is that can I take that to the bank, or what do you think?
Let's ask her after the game.
Okay.
She can take credit then. Kendall, I want to ask you two questions. What did you feel like you did well tonight, and what did you feel you need to? Where do you feel you need to improve?
That is the teacher in him, by the way. I just want to let you know. So.
I thought my defense in the second half was a lot better than
It's
in
okay
the
to brag
first
on
half.
yourself.
But I did feel better about defense in the second half. The first half, I really don't know what was going on with me. And then I hurt my knee, and then
I
thought that was the kicker.
I was going to ask you
oh.
about that. What is it? What happened? Is it okay?
Yeah, it's good now. I don't know what happened. Like all of a sudden, before I went out, my knee just started hurting, and then now it's better. I don't know what happened.
Well, certainly do appreciate it. Again, like I said, we talk about you a lot. Again, you're kind of one of the defensive stoppers of the team. Of course, you also add on the offensive side. So appreciate you spending just a couple minutes with us. All right, so get you out now. Are you headed to the Pinnacle?
I don't know. I'm gonna see what my family wants to do.
Well, okay. So you all going to buy dinner for everybody?
Oh yeah.
Okay, good. Outback. All right. So everybody, let's meet at Outback again. So appreciate you.
Thanks
so much. All right. So who else have you got here, Mr. Carr?
We got Michelle Bailey. I just gave it away.
Oh my goodness!
I was helping Kendall. And I got tongue tied.
Oh my goodness! You blew it up there. All right. So again, she's number 3 on the program, but she's number 1 in our hearts. Miss Bailey, how are you?
Good. How are you?
Great to talk to you. Again, you came in. You had 4 points tonight. Talk a little bit about your role on this team and how you felt you played tonight.
I felt like the time that I went in, I just had to bust my butt, play good on defense. If I got open shots, shoot them. And I was able to hit 1-3, which was good. But
overall in the season, like I said, you played some minutes. You know, you sort of come in. You kind of been a spark plug. You know, that's what we've talked a lot about in the games. You know, is that you think that's your role is to be that person that comes in and just, you know, gives that good 2-3 minutes real quick.
yeah,
and
that's how I feel like I'm supposed to do. I feel like that's my role on the team.
So, overall, again, we talk about this. Y'all came out flat. Of course, we know you're tired. I mean, less than 24 hours from taking on Wise Central. What was your mindset as you came to the game tonight?
Tonight, well, last time we played at Tennessee High, I think we beat them quite a bit. Mm-hmm. But this time, we knew that they were going to come back ready to beat us. We had to play even harder than we did last time and just tough it through and win this game.
Again, we'll rewind it back 24 hours. Talk about Wise Central. Again, you all played your guts out. I mean, and really, you outplayed them. You beat them in the second half. You outscored them. What is your thoughts about Wise Central overall and about the conference itself?
I think we have a really tough conference, and Wise Central, they've won state the past few years?
4 of the 5.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And so they're like the team to beat, and that's like a big rivalry for us. So,
you know, you're talking about the district, the Mountain District 7. In the last 7 years, there has been one team represent you all in the state Final Four. So, again, it is the toughest. And last year we did with the PowerPoint ratings, you all are the toughest conference. So, if you all can come out of this, you think you can get into the regional play and move on?
yeah, I think if we just keep like having good team chemistry like we do and keep improving, I feel like we have a chance.
So next week you've got Daniel Boone and Science Hill. Do you know much about them, or have you all talked anything about them as of yet?
I heard they're pretty tough teams to beat. I know that Science Hill and Daniel Boone played last night, and it's a pretty tough game. So we have 2 big games next week. So
Chris, who won that game? You did the research on that?
Which game we talking about?
No, Daniel Boone and Science Hill. They played last night. So.
Oh, they did. Well, you know, I was a little busy last night. I was up in Wise till
I wonder what happened.
you know, I got home about 12:30 last night. Bailey, I did want to ask you. Well, just to be honest, first half did not look really good. Second half looked more like Gate City basketball. What changed?
I feel like we played tougher in the second half and played better together as a team and just played a lot harder.
So here's the teacher in me again, Joe. How would you rate your performance tonight?
Oh my goodness.
How you feel you did? And it's okay if you think you did great. I mean, this is time to brag on yourself.
I did better than I've been playing, but I still have a lot of room to improve.
Okay. Good answer.
So, again, like I said, you came in. You're a junior this year. Any plans post? I mean, of course, I know it's a little bit of ways away to graduate. What's your thoughts about when you finally? I mean, after a couple of state championships and everything like that, we get